Welcome to Bethlehem Institute of Engineering. Bethlehem Institute of Engineering is affiliated to Anna University, Chennai and approved by AICTE, New Delhi. This institution was established in the year 2008.
What do you mean by network? Network is a set of devices connected by any other media links. Okay. What is network? Network is a set of devices connected by media links. Okay. So, what is nodes or device here? That is your computer or your laptop or printer. Okay. These are the nodes or devices. Okay. Then what is media links? Two or more devices connected by media links, then only you can transfer your data. Okay, so the media links may be wired or wireless. Okay, wired means in this wireless connection we are using twisted pair, coaxial cable and fiber optic. Okay, wireless means we are using radio waves or infrared. Okay, so what is network? Network is a set of devices connected by media links. Then next one is data communication. Data communication means exchange of data between two devices via transmission media. Okay, data communication is the exchange of data between two devices through any transmission media. Then next one is characteristics. So in data communication we are having four characteristics. Okay, delivery, accuracy, timeliness, jitter. What are the four characteristics? Delivery, accuracy, timeliness and jitter. First one is delivery. Delivery means the system must deliver data to the correct destination. Okay. What is delivery? Here the system must deliver data to the correct destination. Then second one is accuracy. Accuracy means the system must deliver the data in accurately. Then third one is timeliness. Timeliness means the system must deliver the data in the correct time. Okay. Timeliness means the system must deliver data in a timely manner. Then fourth one is jitter. Okay, fourth one is jitter. Jitter means variations in the packet arrival time. Okay, packet means we are splitting the message into small pieces. Is it? That small pieces are known as packet. Okay, so sometimes one message is divided into 4 or 5 packets or 10 packets. Okay, so that packets are arrived in different times. Is it? So that is jitter. The variation in the packet arrival time is known as jitter. Okay, so what are the four characteristics of data communication? Delivery, accuracy, timeliness, jitter. Delivery means if the system deliver the data in the correct destination, then we are saying that is delivery. Okay, then second one is accuracy. If the system deliver the data accurately, then we are saying that is the accuracy. Then third one is timeliness. The system must deliver the data in the particular time. Okay, jitter means the variations in the packet arrival time. Then next one is components. Okay, in data communication we are using many components. First one is message, then second one is sender, third one is receiver, fourth one is transmission media and fifth one is protocol. Okay, so first one is message. Message means we are well known about this message, is it? So message is nothing but the information. Okay, message is a information that can be used for communication. Okay, then what are the messages we are transmitting? The message may be text message or numbers or pictures, audios, huh? Videos. Okay, these are the messages. Okay, what do you mean by message? Message is the information to be communicated. Some examples of informations are text, numbers, pictures, audio, and video. Okay, then second one is the sender. Sender is a device. Okay, sender is one of the device. That sender device is used to send the data message. Okay, sender is the device that sends the data message. Okay, so sender device means that device may be a computer or a mobile phone, anything. Okay, then next one is receiver. Receiver is also device. Okay, it is used to receive the message. Okay, receiver is also device, it is used to receive the message. Then fourth one is transmission media. Fourth one is transmission media. Transmission media means if the sender wants to send the data to the receiver, then they must need one transmission media. Okay, the transmission media may be wired or wireless. Okay, so in wired communication we are using twisted pair wire, coaxial cable, and fiber optic cable. Okay, suppose if you are using wireless communication, then you can use radio waves, microwaves, or infrared waves. Okay, then next component is protocol. Protocol means set of rules. Okay, so this protocol governs the data communications. Okay, so protocol is a set of rules that governs the data communication. The next one is data representation. Already I said data means informations. Okay, these informations are in comes in different forms, is it? So text, numbers, images, audio, or video. Okay, then next we are going to see the data flow. Communication between two devices can be simplex, half duplex, or full duplex. Okay, here we are using three kinds of modes. Okay, simplex mode, half duplex mode, and full duplex mode. First one is simplex mode. Simplex mode means the signal is sent in only one direction. Okay, the signal is sent in only one direction. That is, only one device transmit the signal. Okay, for communication we need sender and receiver. You see, here only one device transmit the signal. For example, keyboard, monitor, and printer. These are the examples of simplex mode. Here, if you take keyboard, keyboard sends the command to the monitor, is it? But the monitor cannot reply to the keyboard. This is a one-way communication. Okay, this is simplex mode. Then second one is half duplex mode. Half duplex means the signal is sent in both directions but one at a time. Half duplex means the signal is sent in both directions but one at a time. Okay. For example, walkie-talkie. Using this, both speakers can communicate, but they have take turns. Is it? So this is a example of half duplex mode. Okay. Then third one is full duplex mode. Full duplex means the signal is sent in both directions at the same time. The signal is sent in both directions at the same time. For example, telephone, mobile phones. Okay, both speakers can communicate at the same time. Okay, in half duplex mode, both devices sends the data but not simultaneously, is it? But in full duplex mode, both devices sends the data simultaneously. Okay, so what are the three data flow modes? Simplex mode, half duplex mode, full duplex mode. Okay, simplex mode means in this simplex mode only one device sends the data. In half duplex modes, both devices transmit the data but not simultaneously. In full duplex means both devices sends the data simultaneously. Okay, then next we are going to see the network criteria. Okay, network criteria. Here we are using three criteria. Okay, one is performance, reliability, security. Performance, reliability, security. Performance. In our classroom, how will the staff evaluate your performance? Based upon your marks and discipline. Is it? In our network also, the performance can be measured in many ways. Okay, normally they are measuring the performance in based upon the transit time and response time. Okay, based upon the transit time and response time. Okay, transit time means the amount of time required for a message to travel from one device to another. Okay, what do you mean by transit time? The amount of time required for a message to travel from one device to another. Then response time is the elapsed time between an inquiry and a response. The elapsed time between the inquiry and the response, that is known as response time. Okay, then so this performance is the first criteria of this network. Okay, then second one is reliability. Reliability means here we just measuring accuracy of delivery. Okay, in this reliability we are measuring the accuracy of delivery. Then next one is security. Security means we are protecting the data from unauthorized access and viruses. Okay, normally some security issues are occurring in networks. Is it? So for avoiding these situations, we must use some security techniques. Okay, because security means we are protecting our data from unauthorized access and the viruses. Okay, then next one, these are the three criteria. Okay, performance, reliability and security. Next one is physical structures. In this physical structure we just mentioning the connections. Okay, in this physical structure we are just mentioning the devices and its connections. Okay, here we are using two types of connections. One is point to point connection, then another one is multi point connection. So point to point connection means here one we are providing one dedicated link between two devices. Okay, if we provide a dedicated link between two devices, then we are saying this is the point to point connection. Okay, so here we are using only two devices. Okay, then next one is multi point. Multi point means more than two devices share a single link. Okay, more than two devices share a single link, then we are saying this is a multi-point. Okay, in point to point only two devices share the single link. Okay, then multi-point more than two devices share a single link. Then these are the two types of connections in our network. Then next we are going to see the physical topology. Okay, next we are going to see the physical topology. In physical topology, two or more devices connect to a link. Is it? Two or more devices connect to a link, but two or more links form a topology. Okay, two or more devices connect to a link, and two or more links form a topology. Here we are using five types of topologies. We are using five types of topology: bus topology, star topology, ring topology, tree topology, mesh topology. Okay, first one is bus topology. Bus topology means many devices connected to a single cable backbone. Okay, many devices connected to a single cable backbone. That is, one long cable is there, then we are connecting more devices with that long cable. Okay, so that long cable is known as backbone. That long cable is known as backbone. Here, see this picture. Here one long cable is there, then in this cable we are connecting four devices. Is it? So this long cable is known as backbone of the topology. Okay, so in this bus topology, the installation is very easy. Okay, because one we need one long cable, then we can easily connect the nodes together. Is it? So what are the disadvantages of this bus topology? That is, if any problems occur in this backbone, then total system will collapse. Okay, that can you understand? If any fault in the backbone, it can stop all transmission. This is the important disadvantage of this bus topology. Then second one is star topology. Star topology means all the devices are connected to one central controller device. Okay, so here once see this picture, one central control device is there, then other devices are connected with this central controller. Okay, normally for this central controller we are using hub. Okay, hub is the central controller device. Okay, hub is act as a controller. So if one device wants to send the data to another device, then first it sends the data to the controller. Okay, then that controller leaves that data to the receiver. Okay, so we can't directly send the data to other devices. First we send the data to central controller, then that controller only transmit that data to the receiver. Okay, so what is the disadvantage of this star topology? Honor depends on this central controller. Is it? So if the controller goes down, then the whole system is dead. You see, this is the disadvantage of star topology. Then it advantage means it is also easy to install and reconfigure. Okay, then one more advantage is that is robustness. Okay, robustness means if one link fails, only that link is affected, all other links remain active. Okay, suppose if the hub is fails, then whole system is dead. Is it? But the one system is fails, then that link is affected, all other links remain active. Okay, this is star topology. Then next one is ring topology. Okay, next one is ring topology. In this ring topology, each device has a dedicated point-to-point connection with only the two devices on either side of it. Okay, so finally they communicate each other, then form the ring. Is it? So here no central device is used. Okay, here we didn't use any central controller. Okay, so each device has a dedicated point of connection with only the two devices on either side of it. Okay, finally they form the ring. Here installation is easy, then reconfiguration is also very easy, then fault identification also easy. Okay, but one disadvantage is there. What's the disadvantage? If break occur in a single ring, it can break entire network. Is it? If break occur in a single ring, it can break entire network. This is the main disadvantage of this ring topology. Okay, these ring topologies are normally used in the office buildings or school campus. Okay, then the star topology. What do you mean by star topology? One central device is there, then all other devices are connected with this central controller. Is it? This is a star topology. This star topology normally used in LAN network. Okay, normally used in the LAN network. The next one is tree topology. This tree topology is also known as hierarchical topology. Okay, this tree topology is also known as hierarchical topology because this is a combination of bus and star topology. Okay, because this is a combination of bus and star topology. Then these tree topologies are normally used in larger networks. These tree topologies are normally used in larger networks. Okay, then this last one is mesh topology. Last one is mesh topology. Mesh topology means every device has a dedicated point-to-point link to every other devices. That is, every devices are connected to every other devices. Okay, mesh topology means every devices are connected to every other devices. Then one advantage is it is also robust. Robust means if one connection fails, then that link will be affected. Remaining will active. Okay. Disadvantage means it is more expensive. Okay, it is more expensive compared to other topology systems. Okay. So today we learn five topologies. Is it bus topology, star topology, ring topology, tree topology, and mesh topology. Okay, so what do you mean by bus topology? Many devices connected to a single backbone. Here, backbone means one long cable. Okay, then star topology means one central controller device is there, then remaining devices are connected with that central controller. Okay, that is star topology. Then third one is ring topology. Ring topology means each device has a dedicated point to point connection with only the two devices on either side of it. Okay, then fourth one is tree topology. Tree topology is the hierarchical topology because it is the combination of bus and star topology. Okay, then last one is mesh topology. Mesh topology means every devices are connected to every other devices. Okay, that is known as mesh topology. Okay, I think all are understood this concept. Is it? Okay, see you the next class. Okay, ma'am. Thank you, students.